What's up, guys? It's your girl Sharon from Go Great Be Chic, and I am so excited to be filming in our Chicago studio for our intimate meetup setting, and we got some famous people on board. Y'all see them? We're gonna start with Miss Johnnie over there, our original gray girl from Stop Coloring Your Hair, which has probably about, how many views does it have? I think over 40,000 views. Yay for that video. Because I didn't know what I was doing with this gray hair, this silver hair. But Johnnie and Beth, they really helped me out. And they're helping so many of you out there on YouTube and wherever you're seeing that video. And we also have our most recent star, the glamorous.
Hi, everyone.
Miss Pat. Make sure you go watch Miss Pat's video. And her video, we're showing 3 different looks on this amazing haircut. So this is one look. One look is more like a pixie look, and the other look is where she wears her hair curly. So today we're just gonna have some natural conversation about our hair. Now, if you guys remember, Johnnie had natural hair. It was shorter, and now she's just like blossoming with her sister lots, right? So let's start with Johnnie. Johnnie, tell us a little bit about, because I know when I first started cutting your hair, you talked about, sister lots was a thought. It wasn't something that you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. But you were like, well, what do you think? And so I think you inquired about it.
Yes.
And so what made you just make the transition from your just wearing your natural hair, because she had that fro, to just really well, let's just start here. How was your transition first when you went gray, and then go into talking about your sister locks? How you made the choice to stop wearing your hair natural? It's still natural, but it's a different style.
Right.
Going into your sister.
Yeah. Well, many moons ago, I decided to stop with the straightening the hair and what have you, and coloring the hair, which I tried once. Once was enough for me. So really, and mostly because I'm allergic to chemicals. It's just as simple. And plus, it just didn't look good at all. Obviously, I had the wrong color. It was pretty harsh. You know, instead of going for a dark brown, I think I went for black, and that just it did not well at all. So I decided, yeah, I'm done with that. And plus, I loved my mother's hair. My mother's hair was it was like cotton, so beautiful and white. And even my brother was premature gray. So I thought, well, I can do this too. So I just decided, again, many moons ago, to just go in and go gray and be happy with it. And I'm really happy with it. I haven't looked back. I don't even think about coloring my hair.
Because I know that you cut all yours off like a boy cut. It was really cute when you first went gray.
Yes.
So, yeah, that was a cute style on you.
Yeah.
I use those pictures a lot. So now your transition from the short hair to the afro, and then to, how did you make that transition and actually decide and make up in your mind, like, this is what I want?
The sister locks?
Yes.
Okay. Many things, but most of all, I think because I'm so active with dance fitness and all of that, and with that work going on, and I have a tendency to not perspire but sweat, I decided to find something that would be versatile and still look nice, on camera and when I'm dancing and all those things. So I've been looking at a lot of ladies who have sister locks, and I'm inquiring like crazy. As a matter of fact, I inquired with one of your good friends that you turned me on to, Anise, who has beautiful sister locks. So she was very kind and, guiding me along the way and telling me what it was like. So I jumped in last December 26th and 27th, and got the installment, as they call it. And it is fabulous because I don't use products on it. Sometimes I might spritz a little water on it, occasionally rose water, and that's it. So it's just a matter of braiding and banding. A lot of people know about that, braiding and banding when I shampoo it. And then just unbraiding it when it dries, and this is what happens. And this lasts for, I go I wash it every 2 weeks or so. But I just go back for retightening every 6 weeks.
Well, I have to say it's gorgeous. It is. And I love the video. Like when I got into her hair, the video, I think it's called Johnnie's Play. It had everything to do about, well, actually, let me back up. So Johnnie asked me for consultation, and she wanted to learn about some hairstyles, you know, to do with her hair. So when she sat in the chair, I didn't know what I was going to do to her hair. It just kind of like, you know, God just gave me the ideas as I was pinning this up and pinning that up and putting the, you know, the scarves on and accessorizing her hair. So you got to make sure you check out that video. So I want to invite, and Miss Annie, she's one of my good friends from years ago. And she is the one that Johnnie just spoke about, who inspired her, who I connected her with. I feel like I'm a professional connector. I'm always either connecting or being connected, like by a niece. So she's gonna sit right here where I am, and she's just they're gonna have a little dialogue about their hair real quick.
Hi guys. I decided to go with my locks because I like natural hair. I've been natural a long time, but I had some illnesses that made me not be able to twist and do all type of things I used to do with my hair. So Sister Locks was the way to go. And so I love it. I haven't turned back. It's been a year now. Started off really short, and I love it. I just love it.
Yeah. I mean, just the thought of going to bed at night with, I do wear a bonnet.
I do too.
Satin or silk lined bonnet for sure. And then to wake up in the morning and just hands in the hair and away you go.
I don't have to do anything. I do twist mine back to get like an effect sometimes, especially when I'm going out. I pin it up. I wear a band around it. I put a little ponytail in the top when I can. I put a band on it. I just many things that I can do that's real creative. So I love it. I want to see how long it's going to grow. I want it to just, if it goes all the way down to here, baby, I'm ready. Okay. So, but that's all I have to say. But I really love Johnnie and Pat. This is one of my good friends too. We're all connected in some kind of way. Because I'm not gray yet. But I got some little sprinkles coming in, you know. I don't have any dye on it, so I'm waiting for mine to form. And these are like inspirations of how I know that I'm going to be. Because I look up to women that can just accept who they are in the natural. I think that's just awesome and beautiful. So most of these ladies here that I hang around, that's all I do. So I can't wait to grow up and be like y'all.
Okay.
Back to work.
So now, what did I call you? The glamorous. This is the one that gets me all the clients in the grocery stores. The grocery store, wherever she is, she gets like people asking her about her hair.
I'm connected.
Yeah, exactly. We're all connected somehow, some way. So this is Miss Pat, and Pat, just tell us about a little bit about your transition, you know, with your hair, and just why you ended up wanting to go shorter, and you're constantly growing it, but then you're like, it's too much hair on here every time you come in, because this one, her hair grows fast too. So just tell us a little bit about your transition and how you got to your style that you wear.
Okay. Originally, I like a short haircut, but when my gray started fully coming in, I was coloring it, and it was just too much coloring. I think I was doing, you know, more damage to my hair than anything. So I finally decided to let it grow. Well, it grew out and the color grew out. It was, you know, shoulder length. But quite honestly, the look of having that much gray hair on my head was shocking. It was shocking. And my mom and my grandmother had beautiful gray hair, and it was long as well, but it just, I didn't feel like I had the same look. And so I decided, okay, I'm not going to spend all this money on coloring, and I'm going to go gray. And I did like a bob at first, and I was satisfied with it. I still get compliments, but it's inside, I was like, it's still not me. It's something wrong. So luckily I met you. I had a couple stylists before that, you know, cut it short. But when I met you, I just love, you know, what you do with my hair. So I am very happy.
Well, thank you.
And I can be, I can still be short and versatile. You know, it's not a lot of work. I am natural, so I do love the fact that I can just, you know, wash and wear, which is something I couldn't do with length. You know, it looks better tapered off, so I am happy about that. But and then You know, a lot of mornings I brush and go, or I might touch it up a little bit, but it's not a lot of work at all, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah. So just listening to these two ladies, you know, my idea when I'm recording and creating content for this channel, I think about you guys out there, and I think about the fact that every woman needs her own look, whatever that is for you. Like, I mean, I just, you know, when I'm wearing my hoods and my hats, it's just for style. It's not because I'm covering up my hair, because I love my hair. But it's like my signature look, and I'm really thinking about growing my hair out a little bit so I can see what it looks like curly. Never seen what it looks like curly, because when I started growing it out, I relaxed it.
Yes.
So I'm really tempted to see what I would look like without having, you know, the little pixie look. But I just love it so much. It's easy. But I really think that every woman needs some kind of look for themselves, because it makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel more glamorous when you have a look that you love. I just filmed a video. It's nothing but photos of black women, regardless of what age you are. Some gray, some not, some young women with natural hair. And it has a lot of inspirational quotes in it, and I'll reference that in this video. But it's a really beautiful video. I gotta go and schedule it after we finish this. And it's just, you know, giving you inspiration to look like you want to look, regardless of what size you are, regardless if you're my size, Johnny size, or Pat size, or if you're a size 26, or if you're a size 2. You gotta love yourself at your size, because a lot of women say, well, when I lose weight, then I'm gonna fix myself up. No, when you go shopping, you need to dress for your size right now. And maybe you won't buy a lot of clothes. Maybe you'll just buy a few clothes that may be a little bit stretchy for your larger, you know, voluptuous hips. And that when you lose that weight and when you come down a little bit slimmer, then you can dress for that size. But you gotta love yourself where you are. Not wait until you get to whatever size you feel like you should be. And then a lot of times people are always trying to lose weight as opposed to just looking good where you are. And so I think that's really important. What do you think about that, Johnnie, as far as, you know, because so many women body shame.
Yeah.
So we need to really get into like loving ourselves exactly how we are.
Absolutely. I always say that, you know, we're all unique.
Yes.
Each person, you're all unique. Nobody should look the same. No body size should be the same. And, you know, own it. I mean, it's a blessing to be here, right?
Yes, you got that right.
It is such a blessing. So own it and be proud of it.
I think you should celebrate yourself all the time. You may not be where you want to be, but it's great to still have goals at any age. And you're here, and you're here for a reason, and there's something for you to do. And embrace who you are. The difference is good. We would all want to be alike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now,
we all
Pat,
bring something to the
table, definitely, yeah. Like we're all here for a purpose. First of all, tell the audience your age.
Well, I am 73 years young.
Wow. And I asked her that, and the reason why I asked her that on spot is because I know she doesn't have an issue.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women out there, a lot of you out there have a challenge with, you know, saying your age. But I mean, as long as we can actually verbally say it, yes. Like I'm gonna say it, like, go ahead, Johnnie.
Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And as far as my goals and what I'm doing now,
yeah, exactly. Like, how are you moving forward with what you're doing in your life right now? Because you are excited about it. We need to play music.
I am. I'm so excited, and thank you for putting up with it. But I teach dance fitness, and it's called Groove. But you know, let's just call it dance fitness because we do a little bit of everything. Why am I so excited about this is because number one, I honestly feel that it is a mission. I really do. I feel that it's beneficial. I know it's beneficial to people for sure. And I just pray that more and more people engage in it and not be afraid of it. Because it totally nurtures their mind, body, and soul completely. One class will do that. So I'm just very excited that I'm able to actually take this to the senior communities.
Right.
Yeah, and some are younger than I am, but still,
Wow.
you find that some people are not very mobile.
I know.
For many reasons. They're afraid to be, or it could be an illness or whatever. But I tell you, people who are seated dance, people who are actually in their beds who are immobile dance. And it is just so heartwarming to see that, and really feeling a big sense of gratitude to be able to deliver that and share it.
I was kind of taken back when she first invited me to a class, because I'm like, now I got rhythm and I can dance, but don't come telling me about a choreography now. I am not trying to follow a choreo. Like, what is it, step class? I could, even in my 20s, I would be going one direction and the class would be going another direction. So that's just not me. So can you show us a little bit what you showed us seniors? Let's move a little bit. I know you had the beat a few minutes ago before we got on camera, so just follow that. We're going to follow her beat. We don't have any music. We're going to follow Johnny's beat.
Well, there's something very fun and popular. This shows you how we can have fun with this. It's called the avocado song. So you think of avocados, almost everybody likes an avocado. So it talks about how good the avocado is and how you avocado. So you're working the shoulders. Come on, go with me. Just bouncing the shoulders. And then what you do is you cut it up. Cut it up, 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 cut it up. And then stir it. Stir the avocado, stir it.
Hey!
So see, and I would tell you,
I like that. I'm already
in a very fun way.
That's it.
That's cool.
Thank you.
I
That's
love
awesome, Pat. That's it. You're working muscles in a very fun way. And it's my job to watch you and make sure that you're doing it safely. Okay? Although I don't talk about it all the time, like, okay, we're working the arms, we're working the biceps.
Yeah,
because
they'll be sore the next day with that.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. That's what it is.
Okay,
It is absolutely. And talk about rhythm. You don't have to have rhythm. You don't have to follow me.
I found that out when I took the class. I was like, hey, I can do what I want to do.
That's
but
right.
I mean, Johnnie gets in there. So I'm going to put her email across the bottom, and you need to connect with her so that she can send you information on your classes. Like maybe, saw you on the SalonCHAT. Please send me information about, they're mostly virtual classes, but she does have some local classes here in Chicago. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, 30 minutes went by, I was ready to sit down. And here she is moving some more.
Yeah,
But
for
it's
all
awesome.
ages
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
All ages.
All ages and all ethnicities.
Yes.
Yes, everybody can move.
Yes.
Yeah, my class is like the United Nations.
Yeah, it
My
is.
Zoom classes,
Your class is. So Pat, what kind of things are you doing this season in your life? I know that you are on your way to she said, I'm on my way to Aruba. I said, okay, excuse me. I think it was an event. I was asking her, could she make it to? She said, oh no, I won't be here. I'll be in Aruba.
Well, it's a trip to Aruba, but it is a self-development retreat, and so I'm excited about that. Just planning and discussing some goals that I want to obtain, and doing a blueprint for it so I can get it done, and putting a time frame on it as well.
So what are those type of things that you're working on? If you can talk about it or skim the subject.
Well, entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship, and I feel a strong need for a multi-generational conversations to be stirred up.
Yeah, talked about that
because we're not having those conversations, because I think that's kind of being lost. It's this generation and that generation, and we need to come together.
Yeah.
Despite differences, despite ages, there's a need for us to communicate to reach some goals.
Yeah, that's so
and
true.
change some lives.
Yeah, that's so true, because like I learn from everybody. I don't care what age you are, even when I had my salon, I learned from a lot of girls that just came in to start working. So that is so true. Yes. Well, I'm working on this brand right here. This is my global brand. I will be reaching women across the globe. And my biggest goal, I actually just came out with it actually launches November 1st, and it is the journal for your silver journey.
Right.
It's on Amazon now, and I'll put the link in the description section below. So I'm excited about that, and just excited about having conversations, because when I first started the channel, of course, I was talking to hairstylists. Then I filmed our video, and then I was torn between talking about gray hair and talking to hairstylists. And I'm like, looking at my analytics and noticing that only people that were really watching my channel were women 45 and up. So I'm like, I got a little light bulb went off, like, okay, I need to make more content about gray hair. But then I'm like, well, it's more aspects to women than just gray hair when we're our ages. And so, you can talk about fashion, you can talk about beauty, we can talk about this kind of stuff, lifestyle. And so I said I didn't want a channel just about gray hair, because I'm like, okay, sometimes I get tired of talking about hair. Even though I love hair, I love to do hair, I love to style hair, but I'm like, it's so many things that we need to talk about. We need to talk about moving. We need to talk about, connecting with the younger generation to bring them up so that maybe they can embrace their hair, gray hair, when they're in their 20s and 30s, and not take so long for, as long as it took for me to embrace our gray hair. But I'm just so excited about the future with Go Gray Be Chic, Grown Girls Go Gray. And it's just like, I've wanted to have an online business for like 10 years. But I was in so many different areas. But it's always been in beauty, hair, and fashion. But it's not been until now that I actually found, like, this is my space. This is my purpose. And so I'm just excited about where it's going, meeting so many. I'm on my way to Atlanta. So I'm going to, and I was supposed to have the t-shirts here for y'all today. And I went there yesterday to pick them up. The darn place was closed. Oh, no. Now online it says they're open on Saturday. And today they're not. I went there and they have a little sign across there Saturday. They only open Monday through Friday. But nevertheless, I'm going to take some t-shirts with me. So if I see people on the street, I'm just going to, join the movement. So I'm just excited about the process, continue filming, coming up with new episodes. A lot of YouTube channels, it's just the person who owns the YouTube channel. You want to hear them all the time. No, I don't want to be the only one talking because there's so many other women like Pat and Johnnie and, and Niece and other women on the channel that people need to hear from. Because all of you guys out there don't look like me, and all of them don't look like you. So I just feel like from size 2 to 40 or whatever size you are and whatever, shade you are, people need to hear from all different walks of life, because everybody has had their challenges. And so, that's why we're here. So ladies, what do you guys feel about your look? Like, when you get up and you get ready to get dressed, you go into the grocery store, you might have an event to go to. What is in your mind when you're getting dressed? Like, are you gonna go out to the grocery store and not put on your lipstick? And I'm not saying you have to wear makeup every day, but what is your idea about getting dressed? Like, when you go out and you're out in these streets, what do you feel like you just need to do to make yourself feel good? And I'm sure that sometimes you have a clean face, but what do you feel about that, Pat?
Well, I think some lip application is necessary.
Nicely put.
I love that.
Yes. I don't wear a lot of bold colors, but then sometimes I do. But a bold color is not necessary every day. So, something that gives you a little sheen and moisture. Look.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
Down with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that. And, my hair, I am conscious about my hair pretty much every day because I don't wear a lot of hats. Mm-hmm. So I have to do something to the head.
Right. So now when you say some, I love that, some type of lip application. So she's not necessarily talking about, and that's what I say too, it's not necessarily about the lip color. It's about giving your lips some moisture. Like, women always say, I don't want to wear makeup. I'm not going to wear makeup. But to me, you need something on, even just a little lip application, right? Some chapstick, some Carmex, you know,
It's
something
different.
Yeah, it is. It really does. It really does. That's what Go back to the old school. That's it. Yeah. So what do you think about that, Johnny?
Oh, I'm with the lip application. Yes, I have to have, excuse me, something on my lips for sure. And of course my hair, we got to work the hair a bit. And what I find with maybe it's just not me with gray hair, if you will, but I find that, I don't know, ladies, as my mother say, keep living. The eyebrows, get gray hairs, like wild in the eyebrows, and also the eyelashes. So I do apply a little bit of, this and that, and my mascara and what have you. I have to do that when I go out because the canvas is just totally blank. If I don't, it's kind of bland.
And it's not for everybody else. It's for you, right?
I feel
it's how
better.
you want to show up in the world, right?
It's not for them to say, "Oh, you look good."
Right.
It's not even
what
about
makes
that.
you comfortable.
Yeah, it just makes me feel really good.
Yes.
So before this segment, we had an off conversation with Pat, and Pat was talking about, because both of them are jazzy, okay? Both of them show up, okay? But Pat was saying, well, I just go in my closet and I think about what I want to put on and I just put it on. But what I told her was that everybody is not like that. Like, she doesn't have to think that hard, because look at her, look how she shows up, right? So what do you guys think about, because so many women say, I have so many clothes in my closet and I don't know what to wear. And most of the time, women wear 20% of their clothes in their closet. The other 80% sometimes don't even get touched. And then we're constantly shopping, buying more clothes, buying more stuff that we're not even going to wear. So what do you think about that when you get dressed? How flawlessly do you put on your clothes and you find something to wear?
I don't know if it's flawless, but I guess it's just, showing up, and you have to be a little intentional and know that somebody's, looking at you, wherever you are, in the grocery store or whatever. But it's for you, though.
Exactly.
It starts with you. It's like, how do you want to show up? So.
And every day is a fashion show and the world is your runway.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not my quote. What do you think, Johnny?
Yeah, kind of like Pat. What I find, again, is all about what makes me feel good and being intentional. Yes, like what is the occasion, for sure. But still just, doing it my way. And it's
nothing like it, right?
Yeah, really. And again, I don't think about how it may look to them, but again, how do I feel in it? Yeah.
I feel the same way.
And I will add one thing too, when you mentioned about ladies maybe wearing 20% of their wardrobe and still buying. I don't do a whole lot of shopping. I really don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, I try to find some nice solid pieces
exactly.
that I can kind of mix and match and that kind of thing.
Quality over quantity.
Quality.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I just gave away 4
something-
bags of shoes and clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't wear them. And then pieces that you don't have to go trendy all the time.
Yes.
Pieces that will last, because you can
Classic.
accessorize and whatnot.
Yeah, they don't all have to be classic. I said classic, but not always classic. It can be, where you step it outside your comfort zone sometimes, and then putting certain things together to make it look different.
Right.
Yeah.
Then knowing your body,
Yes,
just
exactly.
because it looks good on someone else doesn't mean it looks good on you.
Right.
You can try it, but be honest with yourself.
Right.
This is not right. It looked good on Shaniqua, but
right.
it's not gonna work.
And I always say, especially not just for aging women, but women in general. If you're gonna wear something tight on the bottom, you need something loose at the top. If you're gonna wear something tight at the top, you need to be loose at the bottom. Because it's just makes, you got some leggings on, a bigger blouse or maybe a tunic blouse, and that's just kind of your thinking. It may not be. You want to choose something for your shape. If it's tight, it's like this. Stand up for 1 second, Pat. I want to see your top. This is what I'm talking about. Like, her jeans are tighter at the bottom, but she has this little peplum.
Yeah.
So it's still loose and it's still wide a little bit at the top, but it just looks so synergistic with, you know, your bottom, with your pointy leg jeans, your straight leg jeans. Okay.
Well, honestly, I probably discovered the peplum look as a teenager, really. A store called Casual Corner.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
And I've always liked the peplum look on me.
It's really cute.
I really
It's
have.
really
So
cute.
things like that, you know, like I say, what you like and what you know looks better on you, and it doesn't have to be a new discovery.
Right,
you
exactly,
know.
right, yeah, because everything that's old comes back around anyway.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
So, Johnnie, give the ladies, the listening audience, just a little inspiration, just a few minutes, and then we're gonna wrap this up.
Well, ladies, I say to you, be you. Plain and simple. Don't try to be anybody else. You are good enough. You are wonderful. You are blessed. You are beautiful. Again, you are beautiful as you are. And share the love that you have inside, because it's so important to do that. Somebody out there needs you.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. Miss Pat?
I totally agree with that, and know that you're unique, and what you have to bring to the table is important. Value yourself. You have value. People need you. Your voice is necessary, and your presence is necessary.
Yes, definitely. That is so true, because so many people, you guys sitting at home, you know, watching us here, and this is the reason why I do what I do right now, because I've been that person with, you know, very, very low self-esteem growing up, not a lot of self-confidence, and it took me a lot to get in front of this camera. So I just say, we only come this way once, and we need to relive, and not relive, but live out our dreams, whatever we want to do right now, right here, right now. We need to make that happen, and not just sit at home and think about what you could do. Just do it on a smaller scale. Start with your family, whatever that is. Start with your friends, and just make it happen. And another thing that I really resonate with what the lady said is be you. You know, you can't be, because when I got on here, I was looking at this channel, looking at that channel, and I get inspiration. You can always get inspiration from other people, but you really gotta just be you. It's only one you. You're unique. You're, you know, one of a kind, and we just gotta make sure that we take care of ourselves, we love ourselves,
Yes.
and we be the best that we can be for our lives.
Yes.
So until the next time, guys, take care. Peace.
Go great, be chic.